Last time on Dragon Ball Super Fan Manga, Goku trains Caulifla. Goku has taken Caulifla into the hyperbolic time chamber, that way she can master Super Saiyan 3 before she heads back to Universe 6. How many months, how many hours, how many minutes she will remain in the hyperbolic time chamber is unclear, but what is clear is that Goku is done going soft on her. She is about to train and get one of the hardest experiences of her lifetime.
Alright, let's get this party started!
This portion of Caulifla's training has her facing off against a Kaioken Goku, that way she, in base form, can face off against somebody who technically is in base form but enhanced with other abilities. This will help her attain and transform into Super Saiyan 3 because her base form is going to be at that same similar higher level. But even though Caulifla can track Goku with her eyes, she's having a hard time actually catching him in base form.
Slow down!
Caulifla's blast is detonated before it even hits Goku, and now Goku is on the offensive, getting the drop on Caulifla, outmaneuvering her and beating her in this base versus base contest. Why did you turn off Kaioken? Kaioken may be powerful, but it is a huge, tremendous drain on your stamina and body, so it is best to only use it in small spurts. Goku promises Caulifla that if they get 3 days of resting and training, then he can get her to the point where she can come back Kaioken quite easily. The pair fight and sleep and reverse, spending a total of 3 days in the hyperbolic time chamber. As Caulifla hones her skills to a fine point, she's ready to have a rematch against her master. But as Caulifla challenges Goku yet again, Goku tells her that they will rest for 2 more days. As Caulifla groans and moans, why do you need 2 more days when you've had 3 days of resting and training? Goku says it's simple. He wants to be at 100% before he faces Caulifla again, and he thinks that Caulifla could use more rest as well. But to me, I believe that there is something hidden up Goku's sleeve as to why they're resting for 5 days total in the hyperbolic time chamber. Remember, this is only 5 days in the chamber itself, not 5 days on the outside. So basically it equates to a few minutes on the outside that this time has been going on.
One eternity later.
Caulifla is bored as can be, just waiting around for Goku to get back to 100%. The Kaioken match really did drain some energy out of him, but he also just wants to relax in the hyperbolic time chamber. They have unlimited amount of time in here, so he just wants to take full advantage of everything, and Caulifla is growing impatient, even to the point where she asks him to tell her what Kaioken is, how to do it, and if she can. Goku says it's a very simple technique, but I'm gonna go ahead and rest for right now, so I'll let you know later. But as Caulifla begins to beg and beg, Goku goes a little bit into Kaioken, stating that Kaioken is an ability that explodes your natural power and multiplies it multiple times forward. It is a technique that Goku isn't used to using anymore because he uses Super Saiyan, but it's a technique that anyone who wants to amplify their power in base form or even use for training, it's essential for their arsenal. This catches Caulifla's attention as she asks, can this enhance your power 8 times forward? Goku reiterates that yes, 8 times is the maximum for anyone right now when they go into Kaioken, because Kaioken is such a double-edged sword. It is a technique that hurts your body and mind at the same time as granting you unlimited amazing power, leading Caulifla to basically state the obvious: what if you just use it on Super Saiyan? Wouldn't you get a higher yield, and wouldn't your base strength be more stable because you are in a stronger form? Since Super Saiyan has a greater yield of power, there is a multiplier greater yield of stress equal to that power on your body, meaning that in Super Saiyan your body wears down twice, if not 3 times as fast while being used as Kaioken, which makes sense seeing as how Super Saiyan is already a multiplier. Your body can only handle so much, and we saw what Goku went through in the Universe 6 tournament, which is something that Caulifla touches on because she says, wasn't it used in Super Saiyan Blue though? That is the difference. Blue is far more controllable than Super Saiyan transformations, so if you do get into Super Saiyan Blue and use Kaioken, you can use it for far longer and get a greater yield from it, but you would have to be not only going into Super Saiyan Blue, but also know that at some point your body will eventually break down anyway, and far more drastically than it would have in your base form, which is exactly what happened with Goku in the Universe 6 tournament. Caulifla changes the subject and asks Goku if he can explain all the various defeats that he's had throughout the years, because that's what Gohan said when they had their conversation at Chi-Chi's house, that Goku has had far more defeats than he has wins, which is something that surprised Caulifla, seeing as how she thought Goku was the strongest in this universe. This catches Goku by surprise, like, oh, this is what you and Gohan were talking about? Goku sets the record straight and for the next few days explains to Caulifla all about how he has had wins, how he has losses, and his adventures through Universe 7 and the various fights that he's had, clearing the table once and for all. Before the fight even starts, Goku tells Caulifla that he will not be using Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue because it would be unfair for her. She can't sense God Ki at all, but he will be using Super Saiyan 2, and if she can defeat his Super Saiyan 2 in this matchup, then he will transform into Super Saiyan 3 and face her off with that instead. Caulifla agrees that this is a long shot for her to even get past the Super Saiyan transformation that Goku holds, but she has been training for such a long time on Universe 7, faced off against so many different opponents, that she is ready to take this challenge head on and face her final obstacle. And that is where we end today's Dragon Ball fan manga. If you like my videos, you like Dragon Ball videos, then I recommend this video right here.
Subscribe for more content.